Virgo, what's going on? This is your girl, Madam X. Let's chat for a minute before we jump into your reading. Let's just talk about your astrology. So I have a chart pulled up with the current planetary alignments. So that's what's going on currently. This is not a natal chart. This is for Virgo rising, Virgo sun, or wherever you have heavy energy at. So this is just a chart for today's planet. I'm pulling this on September the 2nd. So you don't want to really pay attention to the aspects too much because typically I would compare the transit aspects to your natal chart, and this is not your natal chart. I would have to have all of you guys' birth times and pull up all your individual natal charts. I don't usually compare transit aspects to transit aspects. That's more of like a worldly things that's going on for the world. So we'll just kind of talk about where the planets are and just give you the energy that's going to be going on for you guys for September, Virgo. Happy birthdays. Happy birthdays. I'm just early in the morning and I'm tongue tied. Happy birthday. I can't say that enough. Hope you guys are enjoying it and having wonderful, wonderful birthdays. Let's just take a look where the energies are. So everything is in Virgo right now. Mercury hasn't quite made it into Virgo. It looks like Mercury is... No, Mercury is in Virgo. I don't know why the line makes it look as if it's not. I guess it couldn't fit all these planets in there. But your ruler is in your sign. I thought Mercury moved into Virgo because last week when I did the first 4 signs, it was like at the 25th degree of Leo. It was going into Virgo soon. So forgive me for that. But you guys got Venus, Mars, the Sun, Mercury, just a lot of energy there. So very active, making for a good birthday month. The spotlight is on you. You're going to have a lot of things that come up. You guys may find yourself very busy this month. But hey, that's par for the course for a Virgo. A Virgo not busy. Never heard of it. So hey, there's no issues there. And let me just make this a little smaller because I can't see all the signs. Okay, no issues there, but I like it to be big enough to make sure you guys can see it. So no issues there. So I'm going to make it a little big and I'm just going to scroll. Sorry, guys. I want to do custom, but I don't have the time to fool with that. So we've got all of those planets in Virgo. So not only might you have a lot of things going on, so time and demands on your attention, a lot of friends around, maybe a lot of family events, a lot of gatherings. It is your birthday month. All these planets travel closer to each other. So every month we all have these planets in our personal sign, putting the attention on us, putting the spotlight on us, making for a great birthday. But a lot may be going on with your relationships too. Virgo, I know there's a lot of demands on your time. There's a lot of pulls on your time. There's probably a lot of things going on at work too, as it always is, or your extracurricular activities, Virgo, whatever it is that you're in. But make sure that you pay attention to your relationships too. You've got Neptune over there. So there may be some sort of delusions or, and Neptune is, again, for my Virgo risings, Virgo suns who are following this rising sign astrology reading. Neptune is in rulership in Pisces in the 7th house. So it either is making your dreams come true. You may have some really good feelings going on over there in the relationships on the 7th house, or there is some grand delusion that with Mercury, the Sun, Venus, and Mars there, you may just be starting to see and find out. And with those things oppose each other, there may be something that you weren't seeing totally that you're finally starting to kind of see now. And then with Saturn and Pluto in your 5th house, it may be tied in and showing you, because this stuff is training back to all of these planets that are going on in Virgo. There's some lessons and some changes you've been going through in regards to your 5th house when it comes to passion, kids, things like that, your creative endeavors. So just a change going on with the things that you value daily in life, how you value yourself in regards to your relationships, how you see yourself, the difference between what's stable, what's not, what are relationships that last, what are things that come and go. You know what I mean? Trying to create some stability in things. Also, when it comes to kids and what you're passionate about. So a lot going on between that 1st, 7th, and 5th house for you, Virgo. And we've got Jupiter in rulership in Sagittarius in your home, and we've got Jupiter direct in Sagittarius. So you guys may be really outgoing when it comes to the home. You guys may have been looking to move. You may be looking to do some things different in the home. You may even be getting into certain religious or spiritual pursuits in the home. Something's going on in the home, where you may be even going to school or learning from home as well, or trying to split your time between those type of endeavors and home. And you guys may have been feeling, you may be going through something this month where you're feeling something in regards to your self-worth and your finances and things of that nature. You may be learning lessons and going through things in those particular areas when we talk about the moon that's going through Libra, at least at the time I'm doing this reading, because the moon moves really fast. So this energy won't be going on for more than about 2 or 3 days. And if I wasn't using a pointer, here was the Jupiter direct in your 4th house down there, which opposes your midhaven. So, which is your career house, and any planets that you may have there natally. So you could be having a very aggressive, there may be a lot going on at home, but then there's a lot going on in your career. And I think I talked about that. Something that was, I don't fully recall because I did you guys reading last night. I'm doing the astrology the next morning. But there was something that was holding Virgo back. It was keeping you in the home. There was like this dichotomy between work and home, not being able to split your time, not being able to figure it out. So that's what was going on. But Virgo, I think you guys are trying to figure out how to do something different, because you've got Uranus up here in Taurus in the 9th house. So you guys may have just been feeling like you want to get away. You have been maybe really passionate either about taking your career to the next level, getting away and doing something different. You guys may have been traveling. You guys may be traveling more, or there may be a change to your local travel schedule or something like that. So there's some changes going on. Could be changes in the home, changes with kids and relationships, and just coming into some discoveries that you didn't quite realize before, Virgo. And you may even find yourself kind of worn out and overworked. So you want to make sure you give yourself plenty of rest. Either that, or you guys were getting plenty of rest and you want to get back out there, and your birthday month is really making you feel a little better and giving you more confidence in yourself, and just making you feel good this month, Virgo, in September, like you should for your birthday, to just get back out there and start seeing some different things and take on some new and exciting challenges. So you guys, like the video, comment below. I definitely want to know how this played out. Does any of this resonate with you? And like the video so my channel can grow and my videos can circulate. YouTube, do that for me, as I don't mind and I love doing this for you guys with the free videos on YouTube. Also comment, because I love to reply back and hear what you guys have to say. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can book a reading at earthskystar.com. You also can find your different crystals, gems, stones, incense, sage, all that kind of good stuff for your spiritual pursuits and your grounding needs. And I know my earth sign Virgo likes to stay grounded. There's a lot of energy going on right now in your 1st house, in your 7th, and then between your 1st, your 5th, and your 9th and 10th. I want to say 9th and 10th because Uranus is there. So I'm just looking at the planets that are training right now in your chart, the 1st, the 5th, and the 9th. So just having to do with the personal self, higher elevation, your creativity, your pursuits, and maybe you find that in something that's distant, something that's not right in front of your face, something that you didn't see. So Virgo, let's talk about it. I hope things go well for you. I wish you the happiest of birthdays. It's Frequency Real Radio. This is your girl, Madam X, and I'm out of here. Deuces. Okay, Virgo. Let's get this thing popping. Happy birthday, happy birthday, first of all. Happy birthday to all. Happy Earth Day to all of the Virgos out there. A lot of great Virgos. And with that said, the astrology should be in the beginning of this video. If it's not, it'll be in a separate video for just you Virgos, suns and risings, and anybody who wants more in-depth on Virgo astrology. But we're going to hop into the tarot reading. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck as always. And I got this beautiful, beautiful deck from Starbucks, and I'm going to use it as a tarot deck. I didn't know if I was going to use it as playing cards or a tarot deck, but it's a smaller deck, and it was actually a very beautiful deck. And you're just drawn to certain decks as a tarot reader, and I'm definitely drawn to that one. So Virgo, aren't seeing yourself so great right now during your birthday month? Are you looking back at what somebody did to you, or maybe something you did and not feeling so great about it? Are you not not feeling so great about yourself. Have you been going through something trying to lose some weight or something, and it's not, working out? It could be because you guys aren't getting out enough. You aren't getting enough exercise. You may be emotionally trying to balance things that's going on at home in a relationship and then at work, because you guys may have a lot of big things going on at work. You guys may have had maybe a promotion that's come out of the blue that you possibly weren't expecting. You guys are trying to, it's either you've had some success at work or you're feeling unfulfilled and you didn't quite get your wish, or a position may have come along but maybe it wasn't the exact one that you wanted. That could be the case as well. But I feel like some surprise at work came to you, and it's been after a lot of juggling with your career and your home life, like trying to go back and forth between giving it a rest, but then being on your feet and taking care of things. And it's got you stressed, and you've been going through a lot of anxiety. Some of you Virgos, for whatever reason, you could have been on some sort of bed rest. Maybe, like I said, after you guys could have had a procedure, you could have had kids, could have had a baby, something like that, or you could have had a cosmetic procedure. That could be it as well. Something that you have been juggling your coins and saving for, possibly, and it's had you on bed rest at home, and you've been just like mentally drained and stressed emotionally. Because I have the force, I was about to say, one second. This is the Four of Diamonds. You just think about it. Yeah, juggling the finances. Maybe you've had to put some money into your home. Things about moving home and moving house, and you've been juggling finances. That could be what's going on, and it's got you stressed out and emotionally drained because you may not be getting equal input from a partner, or a partner may be stressing you out. This is the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. In both of these cards, it's got a person laying down. The Nine of Swords is in reverse, but in both of these cards, it's got a person laying down, and it's almost like you're laying down, but you can't get no sleep because your mind is going. You're mentally tripping out, mentally wigging out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not bringing you much physical rest. It's not bringing you much physical rest. On top of having to take care of everything in the home, juggle priorities, juggle between work. You may have had to take time off of work because of this, but money's getting tight. So it's got you stressed out. And you may be going through something with a partner where you guys may be currently separated too. That could be another thing. You could be separated for a partnership, and work could be like, oh, come back, or you're due to come back now, or something like that. But I feel like you guys have been, if nothing else, you've been having some good things when it comes to the work life. Maybe something that you've been working on, that you've been waiting on, has come to fruition, and it may be something that you've needed to either move home. You may need this additional money because you may have been needing to move, or because you've been out. It's like you guys have been out of the loop for a minute. It's almost like you aren't who you know yourself to be. You don't feel like yourself. I think that may be a lot of what this has to do with. You may not feel like yourself, Virgo. Usually you feel good and you're really confident, but something is going on with yourself, emotionally or physically, where you don't feel like yourself. You know what I mean? And you may have been spending a lot of time in the house. Maybe you aren't going out, that sort of thing. That's what this rest could be. But you've been spending a lot of time alone and with your thoughts. And it's maybe because the person that you thought you knew, you don't really know. And you need to have conversations and talk about what's going on, either at the job or with your loved ones, or whatever loved ones are in your partnership that you're going through this with. And I think it's just going to be a wait for things to heal emotionally. It's going to take some more time. It's not going to heal automatically. So even if you're having good things on the career front, on the job front, you may be going through some difficult things at home, or you may be in a situation where you got to get to know somebody better, because you're finding out things about people that maybe you thought you knew that you didn't really know. or maybe there's some information or something that you're waiting for, or something monetarily, something that means a lot to you, Virgo, that you've been waiting for to come through, and you're just waiting and waiting to hear if it's going to come through. And that's what you guys have kind of been waiting on. And let's see what this deck has. And you guys may be involved with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. That air energy may mean something to you all, and things are gonna move. This Prince of Spring keeps coming up. The Prince of Wands, he came up in my last reading of Leo I just did. So a lot of people are waiting, they're stressed out, they're in their own heads, but things are going to move forward once you get your mojo back, once you get your stride back, once you get your step back, because this is the star. But it's not going to come until after you kind of think about it, you take your rest, you get yourself together mentally, and then you'll be ready to go back. So even like we talked about, if there's some Virgos who are out of work because of physical things that have happened, health things that are going on, or whatever the case, after you get yourself together, you'll be able to go back. So if it's some Virgos wondering if they were going to go back to school, back to, or it could be school, or back to work, or anything like that, if you do anything like that, yes, you're going to go back really soon. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, you guys also may be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. A lot of you out there, that energy will probably resonate. And whatever it is, you just need to release that mental anxiety, because something better is definitely coming along. You guys are going to have news of an offer that pleases you. So I feel like you, on one side of things are going to be going good. So either with your career, things are going to be going good, and at home life might be a little rocky or a little shaky, or maybe home life feels okay and then career feels okay. But it's just going to take some time. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to go. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to release you out of a job position, a lease, something like that. You're waiting for some sort of release. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of debt to be lifted off of you. So that could be going on for you. It's something that has you worried, and that you guys been taking a mental rest over. So maybe you got some doctor's bills. Maybe you got some things going on. Maybe because of whatever health condition you guys have some bills. But all of that's going to resonate. You're going to get back to feeling yourself. It's just going to take some time. So maybe more towards the end of September. As your birthday approaches, you'll start to kind of feel better about things, because I feel like you have so much going on. You just worry. You just have so much anxiety, Virgo. But it's all going to be okay, and it's going to play out okay. It's just going to come within a matter of time. And you have the star card that says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So that's kind of what we talked about, going through challenging times and just waiting for something better to come. And then we have the Prince of Spring, immediate action. So it's the Prince of Wands, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. And you guys may not have had the passion in your relationship, because you guys may have not been physically able to be passionate. And I don't know why my battery's dying when I have it plugged in. Did I hit the switch? This makes no sense. Anyway, let me close this battery warning. We're going to end this soon. So then you guys got release. Let go of the past. Ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Time to move on from a house, a job, a career, a relationship. It's time to move on for something that's stressing you out and that's got you worried. And somewhere where you're not happy being there and you're not comfortable, because the last thing I see in this spread is happiness. I don't see a lot of happiness. I see a lot of stressing, anxiety, feeling on pins and needles, feeling stressed out, Virgo, just feeling physically and mentally tired in this situation. So you have to release it and move on, and you guys will start to physically feel better, because you're just not feeling like yourself. And then we got the Princess of Cups, the Princess of Summer, and that says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So maybe you guys are needing to reach out and open up and talk to a friend. Maybe you're talking to a friend at work about what's been going on in your relationship, and you see that you're making a new connection because you have somebody to talk to. And this may be somebody who's younger than you, a younger fire sign, a younger Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Aquarius, a younger Aquarius. That could be the case as well. So whatever it is, Virgo, talk it out. You want to express. Sometimes when you talk things out with friends, they can give you some good advice, and it'll really help you on what direction you need to go in. So discussing things and just taking care of yourself first is just the main idea. So if you're not feeling like yourself, if you feel like you've got a lot of weight on you and you're stressed out, you just have to take a break. You got to back up from everybody, tell everybody, give you some space, and that you need a break, Virgo. That's really all you can do, and take that time for yourself and do what's going to keep you healthy mentally and physically. Because overworking yourself, all work and no play, that thing, it is no kind of fun, and it's not going to do it for you. And maybe you need to slow down. If you've been down and out because of any sort of physical ailment, that may be it. It may be because you're doing a lot. So maybe you guys just have to take a chill pill. But I feel like you guys are more so ready to get back in the game. Something's had you out of the game for a while. Either a breakup, being in a position at work you just hate and you want to find a new position, which is going to happen, but it may come more so out of the blue than what you expected. Like maybe somebody recommended you for a position, or somebody's telling you to apply to a position that maybe you didn't even know was open, something like that. So Virgo, I wish you guys a happy birthday. You want to feel good on your birthday. Have a good time. Life is so short, you guys. Appreciate every day that you have, and don't let anything worry you too much, because what goes up must come down. Good times are gonna come again. You guys just got to work your way through this current planetary energy, and everything's in Virgo right now. Mars, Venus, the Sun. I think Mercury has moved into Virgo at the time of this reading. You got Uranus over there in Taurus, so it might be some crazy stuff that you're not used to, that's kind of antagonizing you mentally, and it's got to do with your career, your love relationships, the passion, what you find yourself passionate about, attracted to, and where you're spending most of your time and energy, and you're being pulled every which way. So Virgo, I wish you the best. Things are going to settle down as we get towards the end of September. And again, enjoy your birthday. MetaMax, Frequency Real Radio. You want a reading? Visit earthskystar.com. Book it there. Pick up your crystals, your gems, your sage, all that good stuff. And I'll holla at you guys later. See ya.